If you're feeling lost and not good enough, this video is for you. And it found you for a reason. Because a lot of the times in our lives, and this is something I've struggled with up until now, and I always say up until now because we only have now. It's only this moment. It's always now. 5 years ago, it was now. Now is now. And an hour from now, it's still going to be now. And the point with this video is we have to make ourselves feel like we're good enough right now. And we spend a lot of our time feeling like things aren't good enough, and then we end up going to this perfectionism mode, self-sabotage. It's draining. And it never feels like it's enough. And a lot of the times this stems from that parent pattern of not receiving the love we deserved, the love we wanted when we were younger from our parents. I know I didn't. And even when I've done a lot already in my life, and even when I've been out in like the EDM scene and going to shows and being around people who are all lovey-dovey, and they're the best, right? They're the best type of loving people. Everybody's all love and plur, and it's amazing. And everybody wants to love you, especially the connections you make. And all those people that would even tell me that I'm enough, I still felt like I wasn't enough. No matter how many people told me they love me and they love what I create and everything like that, for the longest time, I still didn't think it was enough. Of course, I wanted more, and I had a bigger expansion and a vision. And that also led me to so many unfinished tracks and EDM tracks, right? Because I felt like they weren't enough. I would not release them because I was like, this doesn't reach the standard that I want it to be. And even when I was younger, I had a personal training director job where I managed the sales teams, the trainers, and I was head of sales. And I did that for a while. It was a really great career, and I helped thousands of clients. Still didn't feel like it was enough. Made a pretty good amount of money. Still didn't feel like it was enough. So what I had to come to realize, and I just realized this today, it's like, and this is the most freeing I've felt, and I've already known this, and I've worked on this worthiness wound, and this is something that came up today, not like literally like 10 minutes ago, like 20 minutes ago-ish. It's probably more exact. And I realized I've had people tell me I'm enough. My bank account said it was enough. And the only thing I was missing was me realizing it was enough. Because I didn't believe it. Right? And that led to so much unhappiness, depression, sadness. And like I just had to keep working and working and working. So when you have everybody and everything is working out and everything's in place, you're the only missing cooperative component to this, to realize that it is enough. And once you realize that, you are free. You are free to feel like you are enough. It doesn't matter what you put out, because you can always make a better version. Even if I were to release an unfinished track, I can go back in a year from now when I have more skills, let's say, I can go back and do a new edit. A track from like 2023, I can make a 2025 version. So it's like you can always go back and fix things and make them better and greater. Except right now has to be enough. This moment has to be enough. And when you realize that, you become enough. And you're worthy of that. And that way you can let go of that perfectionism. And perfectionism only comes from the feelings of not feeling good enough. And a show to prove to others and ourselves that we're committed to the thing. We're already committed to it. We're going to get better and better as we go. So if you have something you're waiting to share with the world or release, know it's enough as it is. Because wherever you are consciously and the skills you have, if that's as far as you can get it, it's enough for the time being. And especially if you're feeling lost and you're pushing and you don't know which direction to go, start taking action and continue taking action in that route direction. Because if you get lost in the forest, you have nothing to eat, no water, what are you going to do? You're going to sit there, wait for the river to show up? You're going to manifest the river? I'm going to sit here and meditate myself into a river being here? No, you can align the energy and meditate yourself and plug in the vacuum before you vacuum your house. Align yourself, prepare yourself in a mental state. Hey, we're going to go on a journey. There may be ups and downs. We may see a snake, a couple of spiders I may want to pet. You can turn it all all the frowns upside down in the right emotional state, in the right vibration. And once you do that, when you start taking action, because you're going to have to start walking. You're going to start walking around to find that river. You're going to start finding where you're going. And guess what? Even if you take a mile walk and you find nothing, at least you found out, even if it was the wrong direction, you found out not to go that direction. Let's go another route. And that's how this whole journey is in life. Especially if you're feeling lost, you just keep taking action and you keep walking the walk, because you learn through the process. You learn what actions you don't want to take, what you like and don't like. Maybe that spider wasn't so fun to pet. So take action consistently to where you're heading, and know wherever you're at is enough, because it has to be. You don't know any better in the current moment, and this is all you have with everything that you do, so it has to be enough. And you will continue to grow and expand, and one day you'll have even more. Except if we deprive ourselves of that celebration of life and happiness, if we do not allow ourselves to be enough, even when everybody around you is saying you are. So start gracefully knowing that what they're saying is true. And find that self-love from within to accept that you are enough, because you are. Because you were born, you're enough. Non-existence is full of all the things that will never exist, and you exist. That makes you worthy. The universe gave you a beating heart, and you had to do nothing for it. You have a heart that runs and beats and pulsates love and keeps your body going, and you had to do no work for it, so you are worthy of being here on this earth and living this life. So take this on your journey. Have an alchemizing day. Namaste and peace the frick out. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. Comment. Peace out. Okay, bye.